Hey, good morning everyone. We are here just climbing back out of Wind Gap, day 61 on the AT. It is about quarter afternoon, or it was when I left Wind Gap. I got picked up right away outside of the Travel Inn. It was great. I did do a little resupplying this morning. I'm actually carrying probably the most weight I've ever carried. I have about 5 days worth of food, and I was looking at the map and it looked like there's some decent water sources on this ridge, but I was watching another thru-hiker's video and said that the water was hit or miss. One was dried up, so I'm not taking any chances, and I packed out 3 liters of Gatorade. I love Gatorade. So yeah, so I'm definitely heavier than I've ever been before. I can feel it. So, but the reason why I'm carrying so much food is I really want to get some big miles in this next 5-day stretch here. And looking at AT's guide, AWOL's guide, there's not a lot of grocery stores that are right off the AT anytime soon. There's lots of places to get off in towns, but it doesn't say there's grocery stores, so I'd have to probably travel a little bit further, and I don't want to have to worry about that right now. So anyway, it's another beautiful day. We will be in New Jersey today. I should be there in somewhere around 7 hours from now, so maybe 7 p.m. right around dinner time. Hey, good morning everyone. Today is day 62. It is the 23rd of June, which actually officially marks the 2-month mark for us. I started on April 23rd, and I ended up staying at the backpackers campsite last night. We're very close to mile marker 1300. Last night the mile marker was 1298.3, and we actually have under 900 miles left to Katahdin. Starting to click away fast. Kind of scary how close we're starting to get. So the campsite here was pretty nice. It has probably maybe a dozen spots, but it's got bear boxes. There was one other couple that were there, and they said that about 25 minutes before I got there, they saw a bear in camp. So definitely a reason why they have those bear boxes there. Feel pretty good. Slept in today. It was supposed to storm today, but the weather changed, or this morning, so I'm really happy about that. So I've been hearing about the rocks in New Jersey and the beginning, and it really hasn't been bad. There was one part right before I got to my campsite last night that you go to rocks that were reminiscent of Pennsylvania, but it hasn't been bad. So kind of been nice, because I was expecting a lot worse. All right, well, plan for the day. I don't know, 30 something miles. I didn't start till about 8:30, and I would love to get about 32, 33 miles in. It'd be about perfect. If we are not dealing with rocks, should not be a problem. Hey everyone, so we're walking past Sunfish Pond, and it's more like a lake than really a pond. I didn't expect it to be this big. There are signs that say no swimming, so you can't swim in here, just to protect the lake itself. But pretty cool. I always enjoy when we walk by lakes. We've only had probably maybe a half a dozen so far, which I think are gonna grow a little bit here. So, all right. So this is starting to get a little bit more rockier here than what it has been in New Jersey so far. But still manageable. Rather not be rocky, but oh well. Here's another nice shot. Wish I had my canoe right now and fishing pole. All right. Hey everyone, so I'm on top of Catfish Lookout Tower here, and so far I'm loving New Jersey. It's absolutely beautiful. We probably had 6 or 7 views so far, so we'll do a little 360. There's a couple guys up here that just started today. You know what, I didn't get your guys' names.
I'm Luke.
Luke. And you're from the Poconos?
Mm-hmm.
And
Bernie.
Bernie.
Sandy Lake, Pennsylvania.
Sandy Lake, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Did we come from the AT cross by Sandy Lake?
No.
No? Okay. All right, so this is our view today. It's amazing. And I've been kind of used to this. So, like I said, this is one of the times that the southbound or section hikers have actually been right. So, where New Jersey has been absolutely beautiful. Most of the times, the southbounders' opinions are a little bit different than through hikers that have hiked already 1,200 miles. So, but spent a little bit of time talking with these guys up here, and I'll hit the road here in a little bit. But yeah, this is awesome. So, got great weather. The clouds kind of broke. I've seen some sunshine, and a lot better than the rain that was supposed to happen yesterday when I was looking at the forecast. So, all right, guys, I'll see you back a little later. Bigfoot out. Hey, everyone, we're on the way to Brink Shelter. We're probably about a half a mile, and we've continued just to get views like this all day. So we just got a little bit of rain, enough to make the rocks wet, but enough to cool you down a little bit. So it was maybe 20 minutes outside of the rocks being wet. It was actually kind of enjoyable. We are just about 20 miles in for the day. It's approaching 5 o'clock. When I get to the shelter, I'm going to get some water and eat something and see what mileage I can get in before dusk. The spring, actually both water sources before and after Rattlesnake Mountain aren't very good. So the one that is right before Rattlesnake is kind of stagnant water and didn't look the most appetizing. So I decided I'd wait till the spring after Rattlesnake to get water. When I got there, it was dried up. So I got a little bit of water left, just a few ounces. I'm going to resupply at the shelter, and I kind of got to watch water here getting into this next stretch. I know that there's a shelter coming up that doesn't have water, and the campsite before it, it says that it's not recommended, or maybe it's just you have to treat it, but it's kind of stagnant. So I don't know if I want water from there either. So chances are I'm gonna have to carry some water with me into where I camp tonight. It's gonna be tough to get 30 miles in today. I had a lot of stops in the beginning of the day and it took me a little while to get going. So I think I'll probably end somewhere in the 27, 28 range. And tomorrow there is a beach that is just off the trail, has concessions, and depending on what time I pass that, I may stop, if it's nice out, stop at the beach for a little bit and take a load off. So I originally thought maybe I'd get out of New Jersey Friday night, but it's probably gonna be more Saturday morning. But we'll kind of see how it looks tomorrow and how I move in the beginning. If I move like I did this morning, definitely won't be till Saturday. So, all right, well, we're getting close to the shelter. Well, water up, eat, and then get back on the trail. Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, the 24th of June. It is day 63. We ended up staying at one of the fire towers last night. Had this great view. Was able to watch the sunset. And I camped just right over by the picnic table, just in front of it here. So it was a great night, and we are on the trail here. It's about 6:15 in the morning. Plan on doing some big miles today. There's a beach right by the High Point State Park, which obviously is the highest point of New Jersey, and I might spend a couple hours there. There's concessions there, and I'll determine whether or not the beach is nice. If it's not nice, maybe I'll just get a couple cold sodas or something like that, but I wanted to wake up early enough where I had that option. So we ended up doing about 26 miles yesterday. You know, I would have loved to do about 32, but had a lot of stops, talked to quite a few people yesterday, and I got started, gosh, it was like 8:45. It was kind of late, so just didn't happen. But so far, great start today, because it's an early start. I could probably get on the trail and see by 5:15 now. I mean, it's just getting so much lighter earlier. So anyway, I will update you guys a little later. Another beautiful day. We've just been blessed with all of this nice weather. So all right, guys, I'll check you later. Hello, everyone. So the day has been really good so far. I flew all the way to the High Point, the High Tower, which is the highest point in New Jersey, and from where I camped last night, which was the Culver Fire Tower, it's 13.5 miles. I got there before 11 o'clock. I was literally flying. I mean, I don't think I've gotten that many miles in that quick. And went down to the beach and the concessions, and it's a full concession. It's got food from pizza to hot dogs to burgers, ice cream, soda, you name it. There's hot showers down there and a nice beach. I didn't go swimming, but I did spend about an hour there, maybe hour and 15 minutes. And I didn't take a shower either, but that option was there. So, but totally recommended to go down there if it's a hot day. And you know, if I had a little more time on my hands, I would have sat at the beach for half the day. It was a little crowded, but I would have hit the spot. So the rocks are starting to go away. I met a guy yesterday going up to the Culver Fire Tower. He lives just off the AT, right out of Culver Gap. And he said that the rocks will start disappearing after the high point. So I really hope that's true, because it's really, New Jersey has been rocky from Sunfish Pond all the way to the high point so far. There's only been a couple stretches that have been nice. Hey everyone, so we are 19.5 miles into the day. We are going up to the Murray property, which is also known as the Secret Shelter. You may not know that unless you had Gut Hook's guide. AWOLs just says the Murray property, but they have a shelter there, and they have well water spigots. So I'm gonna go out there and get refill my water. All right, guys. So I'm here with Jim Murray.
this is his property here, and he just actually drove up here right when I was done filling up my water here. And Jim, you thru-hiked the AT back in 1989.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everyone how long it took you back in '89?
Tell everyone there's more people in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching.
What do you mean? How was the trail in '89?
No, how long did you do it? How long did it take you?
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. And there's a lot of people that struggled doing it in under 5 months now. And Jim's pack weighed, you said like 40 pounds,
40
right?
pounds, yeah.
Now, that is a hell of a man. 4 months, 40 pounds. That is amazing. So this is his awesome place here. And he's got a couple ponies and well water. I grew up on well water, best water in the world. He's at a shelter he lets the hikers stay at, and a outhouse right over there in this nice grassy little field here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It was.
it's awesome. So thanks so much for letting us do this, Jim.
Sure.
And yeah, he's we've just been talking for the last 5 minutes, and great guy, and just really thrilled that he offers these services, and I'm really excited about drinking this well water. I can't lie.
Hey guys, so we're just coming down Pochuck Mountain, about getting close to 29 miles. Look what we got here. Trail magic, baby. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to fill up water next. A lot of the sources aren't the best and need to be treated, and I don't have to worry about that now. There's an apple here, some Coke, some potato chips. Well, I don't really care about the potato chips, but yes. Yes. All right, well, this makes my night. Hey everyone, good evening. So wanted to give you an update on my last video of the night. So today, day 63, I lucked out. I got done crossing the Pochuck Creek suspension footbridge and the boardwalk. It's like I don't know, maybe a mile long, no lie. And what happens is you go through the woods a little bit right here, and you come out at this bike trail right here, and I believe the AT goes that way. I think I see a blaze right up there on the fence, but I accidentally, when I came out of here, see the double blaze here. Oops. And I saw a trail right here. I thought it was the actual trail. So when I came walking in here, I was looking for a blaze. I didn't see one, but there's like this opening here with a fire pit and perfect spot for a tent. I don't think you're supposed to camp in non-designated spots. This is not a designated spot according to AWOL's guide, but why wouldn't I stay here? And I got a nice view of, if it's not cloudy tonight, the stars. So this puts my mileage exactly at 32 miles. So it's exactly what I wanted to do today, between 32 and 33. So this worked out really good. And with the Trail Magic, I was able to fill up all my water. So I got plenty of water for the night, and enough to get to the next stream when I do my climb tomorrow. So it's perfect. So really lucked out here. I was just trying to figure out my options tonight, where before I found this was to try to see maybe if I can get into the church that's in Vernon, New Jersey. But I figured it probably would have been filled up by now because it's just so late. That would have been a crapshoot. Or going all the way to Wawayanda shelter, which is another, like, I don't know, 6 miles. 6 miles exactly. And that would have made like 38 miles, and I just didn't want to do that because I got a big climb coming up. So I'm really happy how things worked out. So I got here probably at maybe 7:30, 7:45. So this is actually an early night for me. Usually lately, since I've been doing 30s, I haven't been getting to camp until almost dusk time. So I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'll probably go to bed before the sun goes down here. That will be a first. I want to get up as early as I can tomorrow, and tomorrow kind of dictates what's going to happen if I can get to Bennington
what the heck is the name? Great Bennington by Wednesday. So that's mile marker 1520, and right now I'm at mile marker 1355.3. So I gotta average 33 miles. So I gotta do what I did basically today, the next 5 days. So one of the problems I have though is I don't have enough battery on my backup charger to charge all my electronics, which now it's just my iPhone and my GPS for 5 more days. And I was looking at where I could stay, and it just so happens that all the places, the motels, hostels, whatever, none of them really fall well in line where I need them to. This is the problem with trying to do this kind of mileage and having these extra things that I got to worry about too, like how am I going to charge my stuff. Again, many miles as I can tomorrow, but the wild card in the factor is where I can stay. Today is Friday, where I can stay Sunday. So anyway, we'll see about how everything goes. So this is Bigfoot. I'm going to sign off here. Great day, 63, 32 miles. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hey, good morning everyone. Today is day 64. It's Saturday, 25th of June. And I am just walking through Vernon, New Jersey. I stayed here last night. And it's, again, just another beautiful day. So it's 7 o'clock here. And took some time last night to kind of plan what my next week looks like. So, hello, good morning. Good morning. And with my issue with trying to find a place to stay in the next couple days to charge my electronics, that works out with my mileage. What I ended up finding was the Tuxedo Motel, which is 28 miles from here, and I should be able to get there no problem today. With my mileage, it kind of helps break things up a little bit, and would love to get there before 7 p.m. so that I can really be able to unwind and relax a little bit. It's been 3 weeks since I've taken a zero, and I can definitely feel the effects of that. I've been doing between I think the lowest miles I've really done lately was 22 the other day, 23, when I went through and crossed into New Jersey. I think that was the day I left late out of Wind Gap. But outside of that, it's been between 28 to 32, 33 miles a day. So my 0 day was back in Waynesboro 3 weeks ago, which was 500 miles ago. So, hey everyone, so we're just a few miles from New York, and this is, see if you can see this. This is probably the third trail magic that I've came across just this morning. There's been a cooler and this, and then another one as well. So kind of cool. I'm loving it so far. So we are, I think, maybe 2 miles from the New York border. And after the first big climb of the day, coming out of Vernon, New Jersey, it's been relatively easy since then. Hey everyone, so now that we're past state line in New York, the first couple miles that after you cross, you are tiptoeing along this rock line along the high point of New York and through, like I said, probably for about 2 miles. The first half mile was fun. Last mile and a half started to get a little irritating. So
when I was climbing up one of the rocks, I slipped and my fingernail kind of creased over inside the rock. So that pissed me off. But it's starting to get hot out, tired. I'm going to take a break here soon. I need to whenever I get to the next water source. But so far in New York, the first couple miles were not my funnest miles. All right, well, I'll see you afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock here, day 64. I just left the Greenwood Lake area. There's a hot dog stand that's open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 to 3. And for one of the first times, not the first time, but it worked out in my mileage. Lately, I feel like I haven't been, those kind of things haven't been working with my mileage when I pass things. So I stopped up there and he has 2 hot dogs, baked chips, and a soda for $5.50. So I got 2 of the specials. It was great. And then I went up to the creamery, which is 0.1 up the road, if even that, and had some of the best ice cream I've had in the trail. Today, I've literally had like 7 trail magics. There was 3 to 5 coming out of Vernon. One of them, I really want to show some appreciation towards one of my YouTube viewers, Joe, and he put some trail magic, left it there last night for me, right before I, probably just a few miles after my hike this morning. I ran into it, had my name on it, and it was really cool. So thanks so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. And coming out of the hot dog stand, there was 2 more trail magics within 0.1 of each other. Unfortunately for me, I was so stuffed that I couldn't even take them up on most of their trail magic. I did have something to drink, and one of the guys was handing out had pairs of Darn Tough socks, the same pair that I bought back in the NOC that cost me like 22 bucks. So yeah, I got a free pair of socks. So, which is good because my other pair have holes in them, so I had to stop wearing them. So I'm gonna throw them away. Actually, I stopped wearing them just for my regular hiking socks. I've just been wearing them as my camp socks, so I'll pitch those now. But my original plan was to get to the Tuxedo Motel, which is in a town that I now am forgetting. Oh, it is, man, some of these names, Southfields, New York. So that would have made for a 28-mile day. But with what I shared this morning, my body is kind of running out of energy. It needs some rest. So I looked at some alternative routes, and there is a road, maybe like, I think it's called West Mombasha Road, that will cut off 5 miles of my trip today. So I'm going to take it, and hopefully I can get a hitch. It's a little bit further of a hitch, but that means that I can get to the motel a little earlier and relax. I actually contemplated staying in Greenwood Lake, and I called the motels around the area, and either they were all booked or it was way more than I wanted to spend. So I didn't really have to make a decision there. But when I found out I could get off earlier and get into the motel earlier, that was very enticing. So I probably got 6 more miles. It's 4 o'clock. I spent probably an hour and a half between the hot dog stand and the creamery, maybe even 2 hours if you had the time. I was talking with the folks at the Trail Magic. So I probably only done like 17 miles today, but I'm hoping I can get to the motel before 7. I'm not moving as fast as I normally do. You know, it's kind of been hot out today. Walking up on top of the rock ledges, the rocks of New York there at the highest point, dancing on top of them for a while when you're kind of exposed was kind of took some energy out. You're literally climbing rocks sometimes. There's one part where we actually climbed our first ladder. So, but I'm gonna enjoy going to bed early tonight and just sleeping in a bed and just chilling. So there is laundry at the motel, which is good. So I'll do laundry, but that's the only thing that I'm gonna do. No resupplying or any of that stuff. So just relaxing. All right, well, that's kind of a recap of the day. Again, I would recommend, if you're northbounding or southbounding, if that hot dog stand is open, it's a good deal and it's good hot dogs. So, and there won't be too many places you'll find with better ice cream. So, all right, guys, I'll check back in later.